mentioned in this video, it is under the fair right usage of internet content for entertainment purposes only. So if you don't like it, stay off YouTube.
Look, when I got on YouTube, one of my OGs pulled me aside and he told me straight up, do you know what you're doing, what you're about to get into? If you do, let me give you a little bit of game. I want you to put out stories about you that are good to you, that might be interesting, but don't put too much out. Why? Because there's people that don't like you, that you're going to give them ammunition to destroy you, take you down, or make people that do like you look at you in a different sort of way. Understood? He's like, there's also people that are going to like you, but based on what you're going to share about yourself, might start looking at you a little bit different. Got it. And now there's always the fact that don't say anything, right? My OG told me on camera that you don't want being told back to you or repeated it back to you. That could be by a faulty YouTube content creator, or it could be by your local law enforcement agents. With that being said, you don't learn loyalty in prison, and there's no loyalty among thieves. So, homie Hangout, right? When he got on here, right? He got on here telling on people, 1080 Jake, really, that was what he was about. But he was telling on Norteño business, reading things like I posted on my last video, where it didn't get any views. And at the end of the day, with Flaco, Rojo, and Boxer from Paramount Media News, and also a Gunner, and also Little Toro, that was their little group. This man was involved with all of them until, well, like I said, you don't learn loyalty in prison, and there's no loyalty among thieves, right? Until, well, the bag, they were all in it for the money. That's what happened. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a bunch of dope fiends fighting over money, right? People that got out of prison with no life, got on YouTube, started speaking about drama, and understood that Norteño content doesn't really sell. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. And these same creators could tell you the content that sells is anything that has to do with sureños or the mob, which is things that I can't speak about and I won't. But these men, just for the views in the bag, they'll go ahead and do it. The other aspect of this is that these men come on here telling you that they were on level 4 yards, that were running things, that they had, that they were super, homies, super norteños, that they were running things, that they want to let things come out, they want to let all of this happen. But at the end of the day, if you go to my last reaction to this guy, you'll see how I pretty much exposed them. That since they got in prison, Rascal's first prison was Solano. He was a dope fiend going in, and he stayed a dope fiend. And the only reason he made it up in the ranks where he was at was because of his skin, the way, his appearance, his skin color had a lot to do with it, and the fact that, well, he was bringing in dope to prisons, right? And using dope. And at the same time enforcing the norteño laws on fellow norteños. So now you hear a lot of norteños being deemed for just hitting the paper, thinking about doing drugs, drinking. These men were slamming. I'm gonna put the link in the description for Flaco to tell you how this man was pulled into the high power norteño in Solano into his cell, so he could continue his business of bringing substances into prison to get his hustle, feed his vein, and also was given the position of power to prevent his own homies from doing drugs. No one's gonna assassinate your character, Mr. Joshua, or is trying to do any of that, because I believe that you're in the part now where you're repentant your past. You're in a good spirit now. But yeah, man, I just don't like the fact how you're going on and defaming my Southsider homies, Sureño homies, that are doing it. Whether it's Lefty, whether it's Strain Cartel. Man, I don't care if they can't rap. I don't care if they can't do anything. Hey, man, the way I see it, whether they're full-blooded Mexican or not, they're putting up content. They're putting up what they're doing, and they're representing the Mexican race to a whole busload of people, right? Millions of people, to the whole nation. And yes, I hate how these people, right, like Mr. Joshua, I just dislike the fact how you're defaming, assassinating characters to get your little bag going. And yet when you're not fit to speak about these topics, man, because based on your past, you've been a snake to your own homies since you were in prison, and now you're coming out here and you're snaking my homies just so you could get some money. And it would be cool if I see you getting that bag and doing something productive with it, man. But I see you posting lives of you spending your contents who give you money, right? Who give you a couple dollar or two, because even that's what they throw at you. They throw you $1, they throw you $2. They don't be throwing out no 50s, no hundreds, Joshua. Yet you're taking their 2, 3 little dollars that they're giving you, right? And you're going in and throwing it away at a casino. So damn. Me, I'm the type of man that can't stand losing. I like winning and I likes my money. So I'm just calling a spade when I see it, man. And just telling you chill, man, get your money on what you're doing. But all of this, trying to be a 1080 Jake when you yourself are trash and treated your own as trash and are on here speaking trash when your whole channel has a good purpose, which is helping others, right? Moving excellence or whatever it is. I mean, I'm just saying it, right? And all I'm saying is that, yeah, man, I'm a Christian man. I walk a new life. I no longer gangbang, and that's why I want to state here on YouTube, so it's clear for them detectives that are on my page, and for all them other people that are government related, alphabet boys. And I'm cool. I'm a nobody trying to remain a nobody. I'm just trying to expose cats like this from, yes, busting our homies' balls.
Damn,
Mixed
son,
emotions
where'd
to
you
you.
find this?